Good morning, good afternoon, everybody. Hope you're doing well. I'm excited for what we have going on today. We are going to jump right in to our associate onboarding calls. So basically what we've done is we've launched a new program and we want to make sure that you are able to go through it. We want to make sure that you know what it's all about, that you're familiar with it, that everything you're able to talk with people about it, you're able to go through it and know what your next steps are, all those things. And the biggest thing that we want to do this is because for you as a new associate, if you just joined Usana and you're wondering what your next steps are, we're going to show you where you can find that. And if you complete especially the associate orientation within the first 30 days of your being in the business, you'll get a free product voucher. Okay, now for those of you who have been in the business for a little bit longer, maybe you're growing a team and you're checking this out to see what it is. A little bit more detail. If you go and complete the associate orientation before the end of August, then you get a product voucher. So really we want to walk through step by step, show you what this program is, and allow you that opportunity to also go through it on your own. So if you want to follow along with what we do here, great, follow along on your own computer. If you want to look through it and kind of get a feel for it first, and then go through and do it on your own, that's totally fine as well. So I'm going to jump right into it. We have a little bit of a presentation I want to just share so you have a better understanding of the overall, everything that's happening new with onboarding. And we did a call that goes in a little bit more detail a couple weeks back. But I wanted to go into that a little bit so you can kind of see it in case you haven't been able to watch that previous video. So let me jump to this screen here. Okay, so this is it. This is the new onboarding program. It encompasses messaging in terms of emails and text messages. We have a widget, which we'll show you in just a second. We have the associate orientation, and that's what we're going to be focusing on this series of calls. Excuse me. And then we updated the training landing page, which we'll show you as we get ready to go to the associate orientation. So there's, notifications. Again, communications, we want to be able to let you know what the next steps are as you get started. So you'll see some great graphics. It shows you that you can have the simple sign-on. It shows you how to share with Usana and earn, how to connect, etc. So it's a series of emails and there's text messaging available as well. And then we have, for you newer associates, an onboarding widget. And again, I'm flying through these pretty quick just so you can get a high-level understanding of this. And then we'll move on to the associate orientation. So the onboarding widget, again, if you've been in Usana, I think it's within 90 days, you'll see this widget at the top of your screen when you log into the hub. And you'll see that the first thing there is complete your associate orientation. Then you complete ethics certification. You can download the Customer Connect app, personalize your Usana website, change your notification settings. So those are the steps to help you get started. And those are basically going to help you give you the resources and point you to where you need to go so you know what your next steps are going to be. Okay, so we'll go into, I'm actually going to skip this associate orientation. We're going to go really into detail on this, but you can fly through it super quick. You can take as long as you want to. Actually, there's some parts where you can really take some time and think through it, and some of it is just, okay, I got this, check, let's move on to the next step. So we'll show you where you can find it, but it is under the learning management system. We have its associate orientation. You can see that there. And we're going to, again, go show you step by step. And we're actually going to go take a look at this training page as well. So you know what? I think what we're going to do is I'm just going to jump right into that. So let me just end this show here. I'm just talking through it because I don't know how to not. So you're going to get me talking through this just a little bit. Let's see. Let me see who's here. I see that Michael's here. There's a few others. Yeah, let me know where you're at, where you're joining from. Appreciate you guys jumping on and taking time out of your schedules, by the way. I know this is going to be super helpful. Okay, I'm going to go to another screen now. And again, I'm telling you that because I can't not. I think I need to go to this one. Let's see if I went to the right one. No, that is not the right one. This one. Okay. All right, I did it. Okay, we're here. So we log into the hub. Now, because I've been in Usana for longer than the 30 to 90 days, I don't have the widget, but the widget will just show up right here, right above where it's showing me these stories. And you'll be able to see it just very easily right there. So if you want to go find where this new training is, where the updated training page is, where this associate onboarding program goes into a little bit more detail, it's right here under training. And I'm just going to click on all training, but you can select very specific, like getting started, right? Product training, business training, how to earn, ethics and education training. All these trainings are available, and it's very easy to find now. Okay, so the first thing, you have the onboarding a new team member. That goes into a little bit of detail of what we already talked about. The associate orientation, this is the one where we're going to reward you for going through this. So we're going to click on associate orientation. Again, that was training. We went to all, but it could be getting started, and then associate orientation. And then what you do is click on launch course. Now, because I've already logged in here, I'm actually going to stop sharing and then go to a different screen here. And this is where, if you have questions, feel free to ask questions. If you have comments, feel free to add in those comments. Let's see, we have Apple Amy's on, Audie's on, Helen, Rosa, Michael. Thank you all for joining. May. Perfect. We got a lot, good group here. Okay, I'm going to switch my screen. We already saw this one, so I'm just going to, I'll share this one still. So once I click on that start course, it'll take me to this page right here. Okay, and so this page, you can see there's a lot of other options that you can go through as you want to. The ethics and action certification was one that was mentioned on that widget. So you can go here and take that, but there's other options for you as well. But the associate orientation here is the one that we want to make sure that we click on and that we go through. So that is a very quick share there. And I'm going to do one more screen share here. And I promise this is the last one, and we'll hopefully get into some good conversation. So here we go. All right, we have course number 1, System for Success. So really, this is what we wanted to focus on today. Now, you can see on the left bar there's 5 different sections. Okay, so or 5 different lessons. So we're going to take the next 5 weeks, except for convention. We won't be doing this during the week of our Usana or our international convention. But every week up until the end of August, aside from that 1 week, we're going to go through each one of these. So that way you have a chance to see what it's all about. You can experience it, and then you can also go in and maybe take a little bit more time to go through it. But the Systems for Success really is just showing you where you can go to basically get started right. Okay. Now, I'm also going to tell you, so we just got a question about, is this not in the Usana? Is it in the Usana Hub? This is an extension of the Usana Hub. Okay. So you go to the Hub, you go into training, you choose getting started. After you choose getting started, then you can select associate onboarding and then launch course, and then it'll give you different courses. You choose associate orientation. So it's found in the Hub. This is a different screen outside of the Hub. So that's a good question. Good question. Okay, so really it's very intuitive. It just shows you exactly what the next steps are, what it's going to do, what you can expect from this. Now, I will tell you, if you haven't seen already, and I can't remember exactly when it's going to be posted, but we're also going to be sharing some things on the associate community page. So those of you who are watching on YouTube, or you're watching the recording through the YouTube link, go to our associate community page, because we're going to have questions about each of these modules or each of these lessons the same week that we go through these lessons. So there is an opportunity for you to be able to earn some prizes that way as well, by just going in and answering the questions, and it's going to be relevant to what we see here in these lessons. So this first lesson, again, it's basically wants to show you systems to success, to get you started to have a successful business. That was tough for me to say. It will show you the most popular Usana products. It will show you how you can earn commissions. So that's the whole goal of this first thing. So we have a welcome video, and I'm not going to play the welcome video right now. Number one, I do think that my internet wouldn't be able to handle it, but I also think that these are things we want to be able to have you experience as you go through it on your own. Okay, but we do want to have this as a place where we can come and we can ask questions and we can talk about it. So the three, the three resources that we want you to get started on is, in order to find success, is know where the hub is and know how to use the hub, your personal Usana.com website, Customer Connect app. Okay, so those are the three things. So basically the next few sections, all we do is we go and we talk about the hub. Now this is a training tutorial, really easy, shows you exactly where to go to be able to find key items within the hub. Okay, the next one is another video. I like how it's very visual, and these are short videos. I think they're only about a minute long, so it's not that, it doesn't take that long to go through, but it shows you how to set up your own personal Usana.com webpage. Okay, and that's something that you can then promote onto your social media. You can promote wherever you go, like wherever you have people that you're connecting with, you can send them to this site. So that's another key resource for you, is your personal webpage. And then the third one is Customer Connect app. Now, the Customer Connect app is one of those apps that allows you to share very simply and very easily. And it's something you can download onto your phone. It's very easy to use. And again, it's another quick 1-ish minute video that shows you exactly how you can use it. Okay, so as we go through that, that's it. That's section 1, right? That like I said, if each of these videos is about 1 to 2 minutes, this section will probably take you, 5 minutes tops, because all it is getting you situated. Now, if you haven't gone through this before, and if you don't know about the hub and you want to go click on some things that they tell you about in that video, you can. If you haven't downloaded the Customer Connect app, that's another thing that you can do. And if you haven't set up your page, that's another thing that you can do. So it gives you step by step. So if you've already done it, you'll go through this quick. If you haven't done it yet, it might take a little bit more time to go through and really utilize it. And I would encourage you to, if you have not done what these steps are, to take the time and do it. Okay, so this is it. This is lesson 1. And because we want these calls or this series to be very quick, we don't want to take up all your time educating you, because the biggest education is going to be when you start to use it, right? Like you can go and you can learn all these things and you can have the knowledge of, okay, I know what Customer Connect is. I know what the personal page is. I know what the hub is. But until you go start to use it, you really won't fully know, right? And then you won't use it until you know. So anyway, it's one of those things where using it is going to be your best teacher. We're going to be here as support to help you out as well. So as we're going through this, if you have questions, feel free to ask. I don't know if there's much to ask about this one, right? Because we're directing you to some videos that are going to give you some more information. So I'll wait and I'll see if there's any questions that are going to come through. As we're waiting for that, again, complete the following task before moving forward. Now, when we want to move forward, it's really easy, because we just click down here on the lesson 2. We're not going to do that today, though. We're going to do that next time. So download the hub app, right? And you can start to navigate that, figure it out. You can go onto Usana.com and log in and experience the hub there as well. The next thing is explore the hub, take a few minutes. And again, that video that we had up here, I'm going to scroll up to the hub, that gives you some direction on where you can go, because I can see there's so many options. You could get lost in clicking everywhere. But this hub, this video will show you some key things that you can go and take a look at. Okay, so there's those 2 things. And then the third thing here is download Customer Connect. Okay, so as you're doing these and you're going through and you're completing these tasks, we have reports that will show us where you're at. We have reports that show you, that show us who's gone through this associate orientation and who's completed it. And again, I said it at the beginning, but if you joined late, I'm going to say it again. You were giving away product vouchers for any existing associate, meaning you haven't been enrolled in the last 30 days. If you go through and you complete these, even if you just go through and it's like, I've already done these things, but I'm going through as a reminder and as a refresher, and so that I know what my new team members are going to be going through, we're going to reward you. So existing associates, meaning not newly enrolled associates, will be rewarded with this product voucher if they complete all 5 of these lessons by the end of August. Okay, share this with your friends, share this with other team members. because getting a free product or a free product voucher, that's pretty awesome, right? For doing this. And for new associates, meaning if you've just recently been enrolled and you're kind of looking for the next steps, this is the place where you can go, is the associate orientation. Again, we're going to be going through each lesson, one lesson each week, very quick and easy. And you can be rewarded with the product voucher if you finish this within 30 days. Okay. So that's it. Yeah. Free product is always good. I like that, Apple Amy. Yeah. Michael, simple overview. Yep. Great duplicatable systems in education. This is, I really love this. When I went through it, and I don't know, maybe it's because I've been in Usana for a while and just seeing the videos and the quality of the videos and what they show you, how simple it is. For me, I got chills a little bit. Okay, so I don't know. Maybe it's the quality. Maybe it's just I love Usana a lot. I don't know. There's probably a lot of different things that went into that. I'm going to stop sharing my screen now because we kind of went through all of the steps that you need to go through. We have a question here. Is the reward just for U.S. associates? Yes. So this reward is specifically from us in the U.S. sales team for U.S. associates. I don't know. There might be other markets like Canada, Mexico, maybe Asia Pacific markets, European markets. They might be doing a reward system as well for going through and completing this. I'm not sure. I just know that for us, we want to reward people for taking action because we feel like this is a system and a program that can really help you with keeping your not your customers necessarily, your team members longer, helping them understand what the next steps are. And it provides a system, or like a very basic system for you to know what to do with your new team members, and then for your team members to know what to do with their new team members. And that can be something that can be duplicated, just like Michael mentioned, a duplicatable system. Yeah, April agrees with Apple Amy. I agree. Free product is always good. So yeah, take the time. I'll stick around. If there's any other questions, feel free to type them. We'll check this on our YouTube. We'll check this in the Facebook group page. The recording will be available as well. So share this with your teams. Let people know about it. Again, we don't want to take up a lot of your time. We want to bring awareness to it. Check out the Associate Community Facebook page as well, because there will be a post from Riley that will have a question that pertains to these lessons. So you can also, we're doing some giveaways with that as well. So there's a lot of giveaways associated with this onboarding program. One, we believe in it so much. We feel like this is going to be very helpful. Very duplicatable, and something that you can use and provides the next steps. But we want people to go and experience it. So rewarding is one way that we felt here in the U.S. market would be a way that we could entice some people who maybe wouldn't have given it a thought to go look at it and then be able to use it in their businesses, right? Okay, awesome. Thank you so much, everybody. Appreciate your time. If you're watching this live, thank you for making the time to do that. If you're watching the recording, we appreciate you watching the recording. Share this with others. Share this with your team. Share this with your leaders, your cross-line teams, your friends, everybody who's in Usana. We want everybody to know about this. And again, we'll do this again next week, every Wednesday at noon Mountain Time, up through the end of August, except for convention week. And we'll try to promote this as well, so that way you can get more people involved. So thanks so much. I'll stick around. We'll check some questions. Hope you all have a great rest of your Wednesday, a great rest of your week, and go check out that new onboarding system. All right, maybe we saved you 10 minutes. Maybe you were planning on using 30 minutes for this. Maybe you got 9 minutes now to go check it out, right? Do the first lesson. Okay, thanks so much, everybody. Thank you, Rosa. Thank you, April, Michael, Apple. Thank you so much, everybody. We will see you next week and hear from you soon.